The big news coming out this morning, back to the Buffalo Bills. We were talking yesterday about Ed Oliver, and now today Leonard Floyd comes over from LA with a 1-year deal to the Buffalo Bills. So definitely trying to stock up on defense and add to the pass rush, knowing how many good quarterbacks there are in the AFC, Michael.
Yeah, and I think it's a great signing for them. You know, he had 9 sacks last year. He had the most quarterback hits in his career, Leonard Floyd, with 22. And he was playing on a Ram team that never played with the lead. So those are really good numbers, and I think it'll complement Von Miller because they need someone on the other side. They've not been able to get that. You know, when they lost Miller, who had 8 sacks last year, when he went out with the ACL, it really impacted their ability to rush the passer. And if you're going to be a team that believes in getting the lead, playing from in front, you have to have those pass rushers to really create turnovers. And that's something Buffalo must do. So I really like the Leonard Floyd sign. I think this was more important than signing Hopkins because I think Dalton Kincaid is going to be their inside slot receiver. Hopkins would have been great, but using the money on Floyd, I think, makes them a better team.
And how much, too, I know both he and Von Miller are a little bit older, but both still very talented at the position. Like, is that going to open up opportunities for one any more than the other in your mind?
Well, I think, you know, in pass rushing, you have to have ends that complement one another. You know, if you're right ends like Nick Bosa, who can get up the field and pressure inside out, your left end has to be able to pressure outside in. And so, you know, I think to me that complement between Floyd and Von Miller works really well. And their ability to rush creates turnovers. You know, everybody gets caught up on sacks, Stormy. And sacks are a great statistical number. But sacks don't result in turnovers typically unless your quarterback fumbles quite a bit. Sacks are the plays over, we go on to the next play. Hurries forces the quarterback to throw the ball early. It forces the quarterback to get the ball out of his hands when the receiver's not ready, when the DB can break on it. And that creates interceptions. And that's what Buffalo needs to be able to do because when they go into halftime with a 10-point lead in that third quarter and they get a pressure and the ball comes out, all of a sudden that 10-point lead becomes 17 points.
Gives your offense a lot more comfortability as well. But, yeah, a great signing, I think, for the Buffalo Bills in a busy week, it seems, for them on defense in terms of news because Von Miller, of course, also eyeing that week 1 return from the ACL injury last year. Floyd, by the way, when we talk about all these players dealing with injury issues, played all 17 games a season ago.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.